The Economic Times Brand Equity Ad Agency Reckoner ranks Sam as India's most influential media person for 11 years. Sam is also the recipient of the Advertising Agencies Association of India's Lifetime Achievement Award. Let's welcome him in conversation is going to be our very dynamic director of IFM Business School, Dr. Atish Chattopadhyay. He's also the Vice Chancellor of the Vijay Bhumi University, India's first liberal professional university. Over to you, sir.
Thanks, Praveen. Sir, a very warm welcome to this webinar.
Okay, so, my story is that I did not become an entrepreneur because I always wanted to be one, or that I had a dying ambition to become an entrepreneur, or that I wanted to be my own boss, or that I wanted to make a lot of money, or any of those things, which I believe are the reasons today why many people are becoming entrepreneurs. And many people also sell their businesses within 3-4 years of starting them. So as you know, I'm running my business for the last 32 years and still going on. I'm now almost touching 70. So I was working in an agency, a smallish agency called Mudra. Again, it was an Indian agency started by the Ambanis, started actually as an in-house agency to sell Vimal fabrics in those days. And I joined them to start their Bombay office. And we had some early success at Mudra, I would say. Having achieved some success, Mudra soon developed the vision to become India's largest advertising agency, and perhaps rightly so from the lens of the promoters. That why should India's largest agency be a foreign-owned agency? It should be an Indian agency, and we have everything that it takes to be India's largest agency. We understand India, we understand Indian consumer behavior, we have the talent, we have the resources. Now, that's where in my small head, I saw a little problem. At that time, I had philosophically come to the conclusion that a good agency is a small agency with a few large clients. So I soon developed this vision that I should possibly start an agency of my own which would follow my vision of what is an ideal agency. And that is how actually very abruptly, I think from the idea first occurring to my mind sometime in January, Madison put up its shingle on March 21st, 1988. After doing my graduation, or I was doing my graduation in commerce, and actually I was all set to become a chartered accountant and join the CA course. Well, why a CA course? Well, for the simple reason that my father was a businessman, and he was into finance and stocks and shares and all of that. And to cap it, my elder brother was a successful chartered accountant. So it was kind of a natural progression for me to go from BCom to MBA. But just at that time, this new fangled thing called MBA had begun to emerge. And, a cousin of mine was at IIM Ahmedabad and was soon going to pass out. and I was a little taken in by the management schools. Also, what fascinated me is the way I looked at it. You know, any fool could attempt to become a chartered accountant, because, you know, to become a chartered accountant, there was no entry barrier. There was only an exit barrier. But to be a management graduate, I would say there was an entry barrier and not really an exit barrier.
Wow.
So, I mean, obviously, I suppose being young and willing to take on challenges, having applied to some management schools, like I applied to IIM Ahmedabad and I did not get through. But fortunately, I got through to Bajaj. Well, I guess the mistakes, if I look back, of course, I've made many mistakes. I think the first mistake is I was not that adventurous, or I should have been more of a risk taker than I actually have been. Secondly, I think I should have focused a little bit more and a little bit earlier on organization building at Madison rather than when I did. I would count these two as sort of reasonably big mistakes that
Wow.
I've made.